Today, we'll be discussing 10 stars with connections to Islam Part 2. There are more than 1 billion Muslims in the world, including some of the most popular and successful actors, rappers, models, sports heroes, political activists, and more. Welcome back to FTD Facts. I'm Sarah Carvalho, and today I'm excited to take you through more surprising stars who have connections to Islam in Part 2. Now, this list is interesting because it will cover both stars who currently identify as Muslim, as well as stars who have identified as Muslim at some point in their lives. So stick with me all the way down to number 1 to see what these famous stars have to say about being part of the Islamic faith. All right, we're starting off our list today with a bang with Muhammad Ali. Legendary heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad Ali, born Cassius Clay in Louisville, Kentucky, converted to Islam in the 1960s and was a devout Muslim. In a December 2015 statement, he spoke out against extremism, saying, "True Muslims know that the ruthless violence of so-called Islamic jihadists goes against the very tenets of our religion. Our political leaders should use their position to bring understanding about the religion of Islam and clarify that these misguided murderers have perverted people's views on what Islam really is." Muhammad Ali died in June 2016 at the age of 74. Coming up at number 9, we have Raekwon. The American rapper converted to Islam in 2009. Raekwon, born Corey Woods, was asked by GQ in 2017 if he was keeping up with the news of Trump's administration's travel ban on refugees and visitors from 7 predominantly Muslim countries. And he said, "Allah, well, he's going to let it be what it be, and whenever he wants to fix it, he's going to fix it." The Wu-Tang Clan rapper continued on saying, "Right now, I'm just focusing on my children, my career, and really just letting it be what it's going to be. At the end of the day, it will work itself out." I think this was just a long-winded way of saying Inshallah. Next up, we have Mahershala Ali. Ali converted to Islam in 2000. During the 27 Screen Actors Guild Awards, the Moonlight star gave a passionate speech about the importance of loving each other despite our differences. He said, "My mother is an ordained minister, and I am a Muslim. She didn't do backflips when I called her to tell her I converted 17 years ago. But I tell you now, we put things to the side. I am able to see her, she's able to see me. We love each other. The love has grown." Ali is also the first Muslim actor to win an Academy Award. Bravo. All right, and coming up at number 7, we have Irfan Khan. So Indian actor Irfan Khan appeared in a number of major Hollywood and Bollywood films. Khan was born in Jaipur, India, and raised a Muslim. In 2016, Khan faced criticism for speaking out about the Islamic practice Qurban, which is the ritual sacrificing of animals. He said, "The meaning of Qurban is to sacrifice something which is close to you, instead of just any goat or sheep which you would just buy to sacrifice." He told this to the Deccan Herald. He continued on saying, "Before sacrificing, we should share a bond with that thing. Otherwise, just the killing of an animal will not serve the purpose." Nowadays, we have lost the relevance behind such religious activities and perform these rituals without knowing the meaning. All right, now, while he was under fire for saying this, I can kind of understand what he is saying here. Listen, as a test, God didn't ask Abraham to sacrifice just any random sheep because it wouldn't have been a cost to him. It wouldn't have been emotional or sad or anything. But instead, he asked him to sacrifice his son, who he loved very much. So I can follow his thinking here in saying that it should be a meaningful sacrifice. Also, according to Islam, every action is judged by its intentions. So if you're not doing the action with the right intentions, then the act could perhaps be meaningless in the eyes of God? And of course I say could because we don't really know. Khan died in April 2020. All right, moving on to Dave Chappelle. Raised by a Unitarian Universalist minister, Chappelle converted to Islam in 1998. 7 years later, he told Time, "I don't normally talk about my religion publicly because I don't want people to associate me and my flaws with this beautiful thing. And I believe it is beautiful if you learn it the right way." Now, it's still unclear if Chappelle still practices the faith, but we are certainly hopeful that he believes in something. All right, and coming in at the halfway point of today's video, we have Ice Cube. Hip-hop artist Ice Cube rose to prominence in the gangster rap group NWA. Then he enjoyed a successful solo career in music and Hollywood films. Born O'Shea Jackson, the entertainer converted to Islam shortly after going solo in the 1990s. In a February 2000 interview with The Guardian, he explained the nuances of his identity as a Muslim. He said, "I mean, what I call myself is a natural Muslim because it's just me and God. You know, going to the mosque, the ritual and the tradition, it's just not in me to do, so I don't do it." It is not clear either if Ice Cube still practices the faith. All right, coming in with another punch, we have Mike Tyson. The former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson has held all 3 major championship belts that boxing has to offer. You also probably know that he was once disqualified for biting Evander Holyfield's ear. But did you know that Tyson is a proud Muslim? According to USA Today, Tyson converted to Islam in the 1990s. He has said he has performed various religious pilgrimages, including one to the holy city of Mecca. Now, you may have heard of this next one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Legendary Lakers center and all-time NBA leading scorer Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was born Lou Alcindor in New York City and raised Roman Catholic. At 24, he converted to Islam and changed his name. Abdul-Jabbar detailed his reasons for converting in an editorial piece for Al Jazeera. He said, "Part of my conversion to Islam is accepting the responsibility to teach others about my religion, not to convert them, but to coexist with them through mutual respect, support, and peace. One world does not have to mean one religion, just one belief in living in peace," he said. And I think that could not have been more perfectly put. All right, coming in at number 2, we have Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine Jackson was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, but converted to Islam later in life after a trip to Bahrain. I think if the Western world really looked at Islam for what it really is and stopped trying to put this terrorist word with Muslims and Islam, the world could be a much better place. Because this is the purest religion, Jackson said in a 2010 interview with Al Arabiya TV. And coming in at number 1, we have Malala Yousafzai. At 17, Malala became the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. She has been named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world for 2013, 2014, and 2015 for her work championing education rights for girls. In 2015, Malala told British TV network Channel 4 that she believes being Muslim does not conflict with her feminist views. She said, "Islam is about equality, and calling myself a feminist would have no opposition from the religion." Well, Malala, we tend to agree with you. All right, friends, well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video exploring 10 stars with past and current connections with the religion of Islam, part 2. Now, I know there are a ton more stars that could have made it to this list, so definitely keep your eyes out. Drop those comments below if you want to see a part 3 to this video. Also, let me know in the comments below, did any of the stars from today's video surprise you with what they had to say about their connections to Islam? Join in the conversation below. If you enjoyed this video, I've got a ton more that you'll love. Check out the links in the description section below to keep learning and exploring with us. Just click them. Also, feel free to follow me on social media to see what I'm up to when I'm not here making videos for you. We'll catch you here next time on FTD Facts. Bye.